Hey everyone. I hope I'm audible. I hope everyone can hear me today. Really excited for everyone to join. Hi, Palak. Hi, Gitika. Hi, Rashi. How are you? Hello, Sasha. Hi, Rachna. Very excited to have you here today. Isha, are you joining us?
Hi, Sarvangi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well, Isha. How are you doing?
Hello. Can you hear me, Sarvangi?
Hi, I can hear you.
Okay. Actually, I've joined in live, but my video is not available. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't see your video either. Do you want to switch on your video, maybe?
Let me just try to log in again. One second.
Hi, Niyati. Hi, Tanisha. Hi, Isha. Hi, Priya. Are you there? I'm really excited for the session too. We're so excited that everyone's here, and it's the first episode of It's All G. What a perfect name, right? Um, so, oh, by the way, Sonak, so many new products coming out. Where do I start? What are you looking for? So today's the first episode of It's All G, where we talk about all things finance with a leading money coach. That's our first episode. And it's a really super fun educational series that we decided to start. And we wanted to inform, discuss, and practice everything concerning your sexual, your mental health, and of course, all your financial goals, right? Because you have to be financially secure. I'm just going to accept Priya now. Hopefully, your video works this time.
Hello.
Hi, Priya. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Sarvangi?
I'm very, very well. I'm so excited to do this today's episode with you. Yeah, Sona, a lot of foundation is on the way. We're really excited to do foundation. We have a very exciting packaging coming up as well. I'm sorry, I'm just replying to a couple of comments while are you able to get your video on?
I am trying, Sarvangi. Actually, the video is on from my end. It's not visible.
Okay. I'm not sure why. I should we get started like this or
I have. I,
okay, hold on. Let me just ask somebody. Okay, this looks like a technical glitch. Um, let me ask some of the people at There you are, Priya. Perfect.
Well, hi. After a long time. How
I'm very well. How are you? So let's introduce ourselves. My name is Savati, and I'm CEO and product head at Gush. Priya, you can tell us about yourself.
Sure, sure. Okay, so first of all, hi everyone. A very good evening to each and every one of you, and thank you so much for joining us today. So I am Priya Agrawal, and I'm leading the Money Coach team at Lakshmi. So
Fantastic.
Lakshmi, talk about Lakshmi. It's like India's first financial platform exclusively for women. Like Gush is there, like beauty products only for women. So similarly, Lakshmi is a platform exclusively for women where they can learn everything about money management.
Fantastic. Such a needed tool in today's day and age. So I think if you're a newbie or just fresh out of school or just need some reliable advice, right? I think
Yeah.
to become financially stable, and I think it's never too early or never too late to start. I think Lucky is the perfect platform and get this thing going. Um, and no, the answer is not just saving. So I didn't know that. So we'll be exploring fundamental topics, right? How to start saving, how to start investing. I want
Okay.
and what kind of mutual funds do we select? And what is the fund, right? I think this is so critical, so important, especially during the age that uh, yeah, how to get a little bit going for emergency funds. And right after that, I'm just setting the stage what's next to be happening in financial
Perfect.
session.
Your
Um,
voice is breaking for me, so
Hello. Hi, we're back. I think we're having technical
yeah. Yeah, there's some technical issue. Probably my window will get on automatically after some point in time. So let's start.
Sure.
Yeah,
Um, so do you want to start with the myths that we're going to be busting for finance?
sure, definitely. So we have like a common myth around finance, which people say that, saving is as good as investing. So Sarvangi, I would like to have your viewpoint also. Like, what do you think? What is the case? Is saving enough?
So definitely not. From my perspective, I think that you need to do both and all of it. And at the end of the day, what is important is that your money needs to make more money as well. Um,
Uh,
so no matter how little or how lot you have in the bank, I think there's always so many options for investing today. So I would definitely think that you should do a little bit of
Okay, that's perfect. So you're absolutely correct. So when we're talking about, saving and investing, so when you talk about saving money is not just enough because, there's a concept called inflation. We hear every time, the prices keep increasing year on year. Like for example, you used to buy a certain product at rupees 100 in year one. Maybe the next year you'll not be able to buy the same thing for that 100 rupees. Okay. So probably
absolutely.
that may cost to around 110 or 120. So this increase in price is called as inflation, and that is where, the need for investing your money arises. Okay. So
Okay.
when we talk about investing, firstly, what the common belief till now has been like, people keep their money either they stack cash or they keep their money in the bank account, savings bank account, which gives you around 2 to 5% rate of interest on a yearly basis. But when it comes to investing, the purpose of it is to grow your money because everyone see at the end of everything, we all need money to achieve all our goals. And from the audience also, you can mention, like, what all goals you have. And investing can actually help you achieve all those dreams. For example, someone wants to retire early, someone wants to have like their dream car or their dream house or a vacation around the world. So all these goals can be fulfilled by investing and growing your money. So this is how, you can level up. Saving is the first step, but you can level up and move towards investing your money as well.
Okay, fantastic. That's such good advice. I hope everyone's taking notes and is really getting into some of this good financial advice. Can we move to the next myth?
So I have, Srivangi, a question. So can we take up one makeup myth that I have heard, like, clean beauty products?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So Srivangi, I've heard one makeup myth, like, makeup as in a statement that people usually say that, clean beauty products are not as effective as regular beauty products.
Okay.
So how would you like to, is it like a myth or a truth? What is it exactly?
Okay. Uh, so hold on. So clean beauty, right? I think is a very very important. So it's very very important for us to understand what it means. And that's what I'm called clean, right? And I think never do anything in my case that is in fact what the damage the regular product does in your skin, is far worse than any of the effects that a clean product would have or not have on your skin, right? So I think from that perspective, it's very, very important to understand that clean beauty products are firstly more effective, is not if not as effective, number one, because today the kind of formulas that are available, they focus on performance as well as cleanliness in terms of not any bad harmful ingredients in your products. So it does a bit of both. um, so it's just a win-win situation. And the other thing is, of course, it doesn't cause any bad effects, which your regular beauty products can. So that's a big myth there that's busted, that they're not as effective, because not only are they as effective, if not more effective in some cases, but they don't have any of the negative effects. So you're good to go. Yeah, so we'll just wait for Priya to join us. I'm just, hey everyone, any questions for me or any myths that you'd like to hear from us at Gush? I'm very, very happy to go over those with you while we wait for Priya to join us. Yeah, so I'll just talk a little bit more about all the new products that are coming up, and I'm going to wait for Priya. There she is. Hey,
Hey, sir.
okay. So yeah, are we planning to do pop-ups in other cities? We actually love doing our pop-ups, and we've had such good response. We're definitely uh, maybe in Pune, Bangalore, and maybe again. So Priya, are you having network issues?
Yeah, actually, I'm having a load. I don't know why I keep getting dropped off again and again. So,
No worries. Should we continue some of the questions?
sure, definitely. All right. So their second statement that we commonly hear is that financial planning and wealth creation is only for the rich. Okay.
Right.
So I want to bust this myth basically. See, You don't need lakhs and crores of money to start investing or to, start your wealth creation journey, I would say.
Mhm.
So when you think, so according to you, what is like the minimum amount that one can start investing with? What is your guess? And I want
My
all the viewers also to guess and let us know in the comment section below, what do you think is the minimum amount that you can start investing your money with?
So I think you can invest in as much as even 5,000 per month. But honestly, I think that the way the mutual funds, the way the different SIPs are available, it depends on your
Okay.
cash flow every month. So you can change it up. But yeah, I'll let you get into it.
All right. So if you hear the actual number, you will actually feel that, it's surprising because the minimum amount to start investing is just rupees 100. You don't need a lot of money to start investing. And even if you are like a college student or you are just started earning, you don't need like, lakhs or thousands of rupees to start. You just need rupees 100. Start investing as in when your earning increases, your income increases, you can gradually increase your investments as well.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I hope all you fans are listening out there. This is really helpful. Um, yeah, we do a team it now.
And for those of you who think like, where they should get started, so on the Lakshmi app, we offer investments, expert backed curated baskets of portfolios where you can start investing. So we have like an Aaannd research team who holds 25 plus years of experience. And, there's a lot of research that goes out. And when an individual goes out in the market and selects mutual funds, so there are 2,500 mutual funds that are available in the market right now. So as a normal person, I would feel like, oh my God, how do I select the right one for myself? Because there are so many available. So we do all the research. So you can check out the Lakshmi app and start your investment journey in 5 minutes.
Okay, fantastic. That sounds like such good. It sounds like that's helpful. So one of the few myths that I'd like to ask all our viewers, maybe yeah, even you. So the higher so sleeping with makeup is harmful. What do you think about this, Priya?
I think it's not true. I mean, a value should be there, even if it's like a medium range product. The product can be really good and effective. So I don't think price matters actually that much. What do you think? What is like your take on this?
So the good thing is that I think that this was one of the myths that was there earlier, right? And especially in countries like India, where everybody was very picky about the kind of skincare or the kind of makeup that they will be putting on their face. But you know what's good with brands like Gush, especially, right? We only use certified ingredients, and we only buy our raw materials as well from companies that are ethically sourcing their products, their ingredients. So, I think the ecosystem is really evolved today where there's so much transparency around all your products. You can read the labels. There's no mumbo jumbo. There's so much knowledge about what's inside it. Now, um, now there's a lot of certifications, a lot of like and GMPs, etc. All of these that help you make a good, like if your product has what the price is, it just makes the product good for you. So that's also important. So yeah, I think that that's another question about it.
That's actually surprising, and it gives like a lot of perspective to what goes behind, pricing a product and how basically consumers perceive it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you
Okay,
want to
so
go
now,
into another question? Yeah.
yeah, now I'll take up another myth which is said that, like people always think that, I'll start investing someday or the other. I've got plenty of time. Especially when we talk about retirement, when we talk to women about retirement, they say that, I've got a plenty of time to plan for my retirement. Is it really important if I start it right now? So the answer is yes. You should plan earlier the better because, as we say, there's if you compare a person starting at the age of 21 rather than a person starting planning for the retirement at the age of 31, they would need a really high amount of money compared to the person who starts early. This is because there's something called as power of compounding that when you start early you give more time for your investments to grow, for your returns to multiply over the long term period. So that is why it's important to start early, even if you're in your 20s or in your college days. Start with as little as possible for you and then gradually increase. So that the key to money making is to start early, enjoy the benefit of compounding, and achieve all your goals that you have.
Okay, fantastic. So, I hope all you girls and boys are listening. Start early. Don't wait for your mid 30s or your mid 40s, or don't wait for any decade. Just get into it. Invest as little as you can, as she was saying. So we'll get to one of the other beauty myths now. What do you think about
Okay.
this one, Priya? And we're happy to hear from all of you, everyone who's joined us today. Keeping with makeup
Sorry,
on
what, I can't hear you. Can you repeat, please?
Sure. Sleeping with makeup is harmful. What do you think about that?
I think so. It is. I've commonly heard people saying that wash your face, clean up all your makeup before sleeping. So,
Okay, so this is actually one of my
what?
favorite ones, right? So we say, I think that because we're in makeup all the time, and I'm one of those people that loves wearing makeup, even if it's to the gym, like, or if it's literally like sometimes for a Zoom thing, or just when you want to feel a little bit good about yourself. So yes, so sure. We stay in our makeup for almost 12 hours a day, or sometimes even 6 hours, right? But we don't always wash our
Yeah.
faces in the day. So it is, of course, very important to let your skin breathe. And that's the thing that if you have makeup, you should eventually, of course, use it. But the, we use gentle steps, right? But if not makeup, especially Gush makeup or any clean beauty makeup products, they aren't as bad as they are skin, especially they get serious. So, for example, my favorite
Okay.
product at Gush is actually your favorite, right? And it's just got like avocado oil, shea butter, and you just can't go wrong if you want it to be on your skin for as long as possible. It doesn't feel cakey, it doesn't feel heavy. So that's what's amazing about products, right? That's the kind of product you should invest in. So um, it's one product. It's got so many benefits. That's the kind of product that I would definitely recommend for everyone out there.
Oh, it's great. That's new information for me, actually. New learning here.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay, so there's one more myth that people commonly hear that women are not good at investing because over the years we have always seen our brothers or fathers or husbands take care of our money management. And the thing is, the society is um, it's in that way that people think that it's the responsibility of the man of the house basically. So whenever they think about money management, they go to their male members of the family, male counterparts. But women are like, as we are earning money, we are saving money, so it's important for us to take charge of our own money. And as we talk about women, women are absolutely great investors. So if you see that women are conservative, people say that, but it's in good sense. Okay, so women take decisions after knowing everything, after evaluating all those factors that are involved, understanding what risk is there and everything, and then take the decisions as to what is right for them. They are more
okay.
disciplined when it comes to investing. If they think that I have to achieve this goal, I have for example, if I have a goal in mind that I want to buy a car for myself after 3 years, so if I'm planning that way that I need to invest x amount of money for myself to achieve that goal, so I'll be very disciplined to make those monthly investments. So this is like women are very disciplined when it comes to investing, and they are goal based as well. So if you have like a target in mind that you want to reach at this level or you want to achieve XYZ goal for yourself, you will be very disciplined towards achieving that goal. And as compared to male counterparts, there are higher chances that women will be in line with their investment journey to achieve their dreams. So it's, that it's often said that women are not good, but it should not be the fact. Women should take charge of their money. And, recently we conducted a survey at Lakshmi, the Women and Money Power survey on the Women's Day. So we found out that only 9% of women take independent financial decisions through self learning. And that is, we are talking out of the so many women that we surveyed, around 4,000 women were surveyed in this. So it's important that, as we are growing, as all of you, I think all of you who are listening to me right now, you must be earning money either by way of side hustle or like a full-time job or something. So it's important for you to use that money to achieve goals for yourself. So use it
Absolutely.
effectively so that you build your future. And we always talk about independence for women, and the real independence comes when we get financially independent.
Yeah, it's super important. Thank you so much, Priya, for that insight. Um, so should we move to some of the other questions or the other myths actually? So makeup is bad for your skin. What do you think about that?
I think it's important, like what kind of products we are using. Based on that, it impacts. Like if it's too much of chemicals and everything, then we may think that the product is not good for your skin. But some products which use some, as you mentioned, for example, in Gush, like you mentioned, there is avocado oil, shea butter. So probably if the ingredients are good, it may not be that harmful.
Yeah, so that's the thing about makeup at Gush, right? We don't use anything that's harmful to the skin. We don't use SLS, we don't use formaldehyd, we don't use parabens. But we removed all the nasties, and what we've kept is all the good stuff, which is tons of beautiful ingredients, argan oils, avocado oils, lots of really good ingredients. Some of the new products we're launching are even more packed with these good for you skincare ingredients. So I think that's a big myth. I think if you're going to be putting something that's new to it and using it 16 hours a day, definitely choose something that's really, really good for your skin, and never think that it's bad for your skin. So only buy products that can give you that promise, and that on it. So yeah, I think
Great.
yeah, it's all that.
All right. So there's one other statement that we commonly hear that, financial planning, if you talk about it, it's just about investing your money. But do you think is that enough? Like, is financial planning only about investing your money, or is there something else as well?
I think the way that you're asking me the question is that there's a lot more to that, and I'm sure. So
True, true.
I'll leave you
Definitely.
to get to that.
Okay, so actually the answer lied in my question itself. So basically, when you are talking about financial planning, it involves a lot more aspects rather than just investing your money. So there's one thing which is insurance. So, as during the COVID pandemic, also a lot of people realized the importance of insurance because those huge medical bills really put a dent in everyone's savings. So when you have the medical insurance or your term life insurance, it helps you to give the financial security or cushion for yourself in times of emergencies, in times of um, illness, or I would say in case of any uncontingency, or in case of death of a loved one, or your member who is whom you are dependent on financially. So when that person is not there, it's important to have the financial stability for the family, because we all care for the family, and we all want our family members or the people who are dependent on us to be in a good financial situation and be able to afford and live properly. So that is why it's important to have your health insurance in place as well as your term life insurance if you are have dependence on yourself financially. So these are
Okay.
two things. Other than that, also there are other things like what after, like there's a concept called wills and trusts. So you have to pass on your wealth also, the wealth that you have created over the years, you have to pass it on the right way. So there are multiple things that everyone can ask questions if they have any on the chat box, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. So, these are certain aspects that one should consider apart from investing too.
Very informative. Very, very informative. Does anyone have any questions? We're taking questions in. If anybody would like us to get into any specific topics, we'd love to hear from you. We wait for a second or two if anyone has some questions.
All right.
Okay, so moving on. So
Yeah.
makeup brushes and tools only to be washed once in a while. Um, okay, so I think that this is quite quite important that you should wash all your makeup tools because that's the place where a lot of bacteria live. So it's a good idea to wash it, clean it, dry them out in the sun, and give them as much attention as you would anything else in your life, like clothes or shoes. Don't sort of forget about them. Yeah, so I think that we can end the session today. So thank you so much, Priya, for joining us. It was super exciting to have you here. And
Thank you so much for having Lakshmi here on Gush. It was lovely interacting with all boys and girls out here. It was great. And hope to see all of you on the Lakshmi app, to see all women out there on the Lakshmi app. You can ask all your questions related to money management. There are experts on board, money coaches there to answer each and every question out here. So all you need to do is type out LXME on the App Store or Play Store. Download the app. You can learn everything about money management from the basics and start your investing journey at Lakshmi. So thank you
fantastic.
so
So
much.
I hope everyone's gonna do that and keep buying Gush.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. And we're gonna have more series coming up with Learn with Gush. So stay tuned. This was just the first
Thank you so
episode.
much. Yeah, absolutely.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye.